Did I do it wrong? Did I snap it wrong?
I'm Sarah Grace. I am a mom of 2, and I am a fitness model and health coach. So I've been in the health and fitness industry for like 10 plus years, and I used to be a personal trainer. And then I competed in boxing and in women's figure. So before kids, I did a lot of fitness modeling. I have 3 covers. I used to write for some of the magazines, a YouTube channel, and my coaching. I was always kind of reluctant about that for a long time. I was like, I am not having kids. There's no way. And then I got married and I was like, okay, maybe this could be a possibility. So we were just kind of like, if it happens, it happens. And it happened. There is definitely something incredibly empowering about carrying a child and giving birth to a child. And I would say that it is super empowering to go through that. And after, I think when it comes to like workouts and fitness especially, like there's times when I'll be doing a workout, like maybe an open workout or something like that, and it's hurting, and I think to myself, if you delivered your baby and you had that baby naturally, like you can get through this, you can do anything. But it's definitely a spiritual experience, believe it or not, that can make you so much stronger and really build your confidence. It has been a big adjustment, actually. I don't know, like everyone was like, oh, having one is the hardest, because you know it's like you're having to learn what it's like to have a kid and how you lose a lot of your freedom, and like it's a huge adjustment. And then other people were like, having 2 is harder because now it takes like 2 of you, you're always on. And I can't really decide. I think 2 is harder than 1. Like the adjustment from 1 to 2 is harder, especially in the beginning when like all of my energy is being given to him. It's hard to make time for her, and then my husband has to do so much more than he was doing before, and still go to work, do all of that. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a school today?
No. He didn't go to school today, but you did. Whose birthday was it?
He was. Oh, you want chocolate? This is a Range Rover.
That's right. This is a Range Rover.
But go on the water.
No, they don't go on the water.
They burn you on your feet.
What burns you on your feet?
Does it go on my feet?
This will go on. The jibber jabber will go on like literally all the time. Like as long, just talking, and a lot of it won't make sense, but just talking away. I felt bad for my daughter, and like I almost felt sad for her, because like I could see that she would look at me and I'm just always giving my attention to him, and it's like it wasn't the same, and it was kind of sad to me. I almost felt guilty. And then I just have to remind myself, like, this is just temporary. It's not always going to be like this. And then I would do little things like take her with me for a walk, you know, with Cubby the dog, or like little things, make sure that I still hug her and let her sit on my lap sometimes, like, because I don't really have, you know, a whole lot of other time. But what helps is like my husband just spends extra time with her so that she still feels like she's really important, you know. What's your matter? What's your matter? Oh, I'm gonna change diaper. I definitely struggled with both pregnancies with the changes physically. I've always been pretty fit, but I would say over the last like 8 to 10 years, I really trained on like a high level. I was very lean, I stayed lean, and there have been moments I feel like where I probably really melted down because I saw the way my body was changing. And even now with him, like this is my second child, I don't feel like I'm bouncing back as quickly as I did with my daughter. And it's hard. Like, it's hard to almost feel like I look in the mirror and don't recognize myself in some ways. And I think that it's important to be patient with yourself and keep reminding yourself that you'll get back to where you were. I mean, that's the conversation I have to have with myself all the time. And then also to make time for yourself, especially with 2 kids, you know, like you still have to have your own thing. You still have to get moments away and feel good about yourself and do your hair and your nails or things that maybe you like that make you feel, you know, attractive. And there's nothing wrong with that. Good job on the eggs, babe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They're good.
Well,
It's Cubby with his howl.
Some animals.
what animals? You gotta look at your Frozen puzzles, Buggy.
Look.
Oh my goodness. You gotta put them away or you gotta take them apart and clean them up.
We could take them apart.
Yeah. What about, look, you got the rhino. Look at all these animals.
I think the second time around for me with him, I struggle sometimes with feeling bad or almost guilty for my daughter. Like I'm not giving her enough attention because before she had my undivided attention. And that's something that now I have to work through and know that, like, again, this is going to pass. He'll become a little bit more independent and I can balance the both of them. Okay. Come here, Buggies. Stand up so we can get you dressed. Stand. Fitness is such a big part of my life that I found a way to incorporate my family into that. And instead of kind of just giving up and being like, oh, I don't have time, I just involve my kids in that. And I feel like it's a way for them to see and sort of set an example for them to be healthy, to be active. And then I know that it keeps me sane. So it's something that I would say, like, don't give up the things that you love. Just find a way to make it work with your family. The most rewarding part about being a mom is probably this right here. This is like one of them, just him like snuggling and just loving me so much. And with my daughter, it's when she says, I love you. Like, it's just the sweetest thing. Like, she says it on her own and she'll like maybe give me a hug or something. Like, that's just super rewarding to me.